Ah, even I'm going to take a photo of that.
Don't throw the flames if you can't handle the heat, son.
We've got a KLO Silver R32 GT-R in the shop. It's had a single turbo conversion on it already. I think it's making around 300 horsepower, somewhere around that. It's basically just like the first step up from a stock engine. So still stock internal, stock head gasket, all that sort of stuff. It's just got a plug and play ECU, single turbo conversion. So we're going to just do a lot of sort of tidy up things in the engine bay to make it look a little bit less cluttered and a little bit more thought of. So first and foremost off the list, we're doing a Frenchy's R32 AC kit in it. So we just did an AC kit on the R34. So that was a full Frenchy's kit and that worked unreal. So we're getting an R32 kit for it. It's on the way. So this thing will have, even though we're coming into winter, it'll have ice cold AC ready for when it gets hot again next summer. It'll be ready to go. On top of that, we are relocating the battery to the boot. So if you want to come in, or you're just going to overlay it? You come in, you want to get a bit closer? It just feels like we were. Yeah. Feels like you were.
I was.
We weren't together. So we're going to do a battery relocation. Battery's going to the boot. Then we are getting a Daytona Racing catch can and overflow that goes in here. So that gets rid of this ugly mess. Because we've then got the catch can on this side, it means we can get rid of this shenanigan over there, and our catch can lines can run this way into our catch can, gets rid of the little Raceworks catch can over the side there, and then to further tidy up this side, Frenchy's power steering res, we're going to be removing it from there, removing the charcoal canister as well, and then the power steering reservoir goes here. Other than that, I've got a leaky injector to fix on it, which is just maintenance. I think some of the brakes are going to be replaced. And then a rear section of exhaust, I think, and that pretty much sums it up. In future, it wants to make 500 from the stock bottom end on go E85 and all that sort of stuff. And then future on down the track, he wants to make like 750 or something like that on a built motor. So this round of mods is basically making everything look really good and making the chassis nice to drive. So get the aircon working, brakes, suspension, whatever else it needs to make it super nice to drive at the 300 horsepower that it's already at. Also make it look super pretty so that it looks super pretty, because obviously you look at the outside of it, the paint job's nice, presents really well, super straight. If you had silver on here, it'd really pop, you know? Yeah. It'd really grab your attention.
I could see that.
So we might see if we can talk him into that. I mean, we might see if he wants to do that. We might see if he would like to do that. Anyway.
Should we crack in?
Yeah, we'll crack it and fix this leaky injector first.
No more leaks.
No more leaks.
On to the next.
Only took.
Don't out us.
9 injectors.
Pump on. We put the condenser in, and happy days.
We're going to go from this little cat section here, we're going to do 3.5 inch from here back. Then that way later on down the track, when he upgrades his motor combo and turbo and everything, he can basically do new dump, because his dump pipe at the moment is 3 inch, so he'll be able to do new 3.5 inch dump pipe, which will meet the 3.5 inch rear section, which will flow enough for any power goals he may have in the future. So basically at the moment we're just future proofing the rear section. Down the track he can 3.5 inch dump pipe and all that sort of stuff. So we got some V-bands, we got some mufflers. Basically we're going to change this to a V-band, and then yeah, we'll come sort of back here, round over yonder, hopefully go into a muffler about here. We're adding a muffler into this thing too, so before it just had the one at the back, so we're going to add a center muffler and a rear muffler here. So yeah, we got a center flat, center offset muffler here, so we'll come in here and out over here somewhere, shoot through underneath, and then we're into another resonator at the back to take all of the drone out of this thing so that it's nice to drive on the highway. And they still get a decent note out of them when you're actually up it. So let's get this off, cut it, get a V-band on it, and then go from there.
Do you want to tell everybody how much you like cones?
Oh, the internet's going to take that and run with it, Dylan. They already think I'm a drug addict.
Oh, open your goddamn eyes.
I can't.
I can't open my eyes.
I don't have the muscles that do it. I don't like using these little cone adapters. So these basically like step up to different sizes. Usually, so if this was going to be like its permanent exhaust, this was its final, this is all it was ever going to be, the best thing that we can do, or the best thing that you can do, and the tidiest thing, is you basically go find a machinist, you get them to machine you a 3.5 inch bit, you get them to machine a 3.5 inch V-band, but you machine the receptacle in the back to whatever you're going to. So I'm trying to step from 3 inch to 3.5. You just get them to machine the V-band so that it fits a 3 inch pipe on the back and a 3.5 inch V-band. That way you don't end up with this weird step. I'm really not a fan of doing it, but because this isn't the final form, the rear section of the exhaust will all be fine. So it's just purely this front section will have this little cone, which, as I said, not a huge fan of, but it'll
do the job.
It'll do the job, and yeah, later on it'll get a lovely. So pretty much all I've done there is I've sat this in backwards and marked it. Now I'm just double checking that it's close to what it should be, which that says 3.58, and that says 3.51. So if I cut on the inside of that line, we should be pretty good.
We made it.
We didn't even explode. Cool.
Nice.
Doesn't look straight at all, but that's good. I don't know what you're saying to me, and I would like it to stop.
Spicier.
I'm scared.
The original Spicier.
You're scaring me.
Michael Jordan.
Nah.
Really?
Don't think so. You're old.
How can you call yourself a basketball guy?
I watched the new one. No, I didn't.
Really?
I lied. I didn't watch that either.
The new one.
My hands weren't doing what I was. You gotta get like that. You know when you're doing something?
You got so locked in.
It was going so, yeah, and you start, and then you're like, wait, what am I doing? And then it started fucking up. Stunned. He's silent.
Speechless.
Speechless. He's like, wow.
The last part looks like robot did it.
Kind of does. Nice. All right, let's put it on. Because this section of the exhaust is kind of dipping us down a little bit harder than I would like. Just a little bit. Probably from here we're going to kick like a bend up first. So we're going to head across this way, but we're also going to go up a little bit, and then we'll chase back so that this piece of pipe is like here. And then we've got Which way do we want that? That way. We'll try and have that around there. Kick up, little kick back, a little straight into there. Take our 90 degree and we're going to cut it in half, which will give us 245s. And then pretty much what we do is we rotate them until they form an S, and then, or a really shitty S of sorts, and hopefully we can jig that to where it's close to shoot in the right spot, and then you just adjust your second angle to meet up with where you're trying to. So you like, I don't know, I'm a mechanic, right? So the way that I try to fabricate things is you try and think about where each thing is projecting to. So at the moment our muffler is projecting, its trajectory is up here somewhere, right? So if we put a piece of straight pipe on here, it would end up roughly here. So all we want to do is get this piece of pipe's trajectory to match that. So, and you want to end up where you're trying to go. So basically, if you sit this up in here, right, you can see that we can change our trajectory of this pipe from being down here. If we put this bend on it, we can change it to being up here, okay? So obviously halfway between those 2 points, our 2 trajectories are going to meet. Follow?
Two lines
Following,
in space, man.
Right? So they're going
to make a line.
They're going to meet, okay? So where they meet, that's the part where we need to get them to join. So we know that they're going to intersect. We just have to get them there. Fabricating. This is our little S that I'm talking about.
Look at that.
See that? So now we can sort of rotate this so that we can have less rise or more rise. We want to end up somewhere with a nice little kick up like that, and then, but we're also trying to get relatively back to square. So where this trajectory is going to end up, we're trying to roughly picture where that's going to end up, so we can rotate these in the best manner to have this back square. See, at the moment that won't be a straight shot from there to there. So you've either got to put another little piece of bend in, or you've got to cut you straight at an angle, but cutting a straight at an angle always looks worse. When you've got flowing curves and then you've got a piece of straight cut at an angle to fit, it just, I don't know why I'm trying to pretend my body is portraying that. Was it?
Right.
Was it working?
Yeah.
Cool. You fucking zappy.
What happened, sir?
Fuck! Got me.
Gotcha.
Got me good too, fucking dog. Now I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Don't get me again, please.
Don't be scared.
You hold that. You won't get zapped. Nice.
Pretty colours.
Even I'm going to take a photo of that.
That's a day for it, snap, sure.
100%. That's exactly what that is. I was thinking about when they bring him back the first time and they're carrying him around in that like cloak, and then they dump him into the cauldron.
Do it now!
It's nice, isn't it?
Holy. You might even see those welds.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? shoot this one over 45 and up. I think we start at 45 and go from there. What do you reckon?
I think that's a great idea.
And then we just guess after that.
Your beard's getting a bit out of control, Samuel.
Is it?
I think you might have to do something about it.
What am I going to do about it?
I think you might have to do something about it.
What would I do about
I don't know what to do about it, but something.
I think it's still good.
Maybe a little bit of a neck clean up.
Down here?
Yeah, it's getting a bit
I'm
wild.
letting it join.
It's a bit... Ape man, you will truly be the monkey boy.
I'm going to let it join.
You just want to look like the kid out of Jumanji.
Keep your chin up. Crying never helped anybody do anything, okay? You have a problem, you face it like a man.
Well, problem number uno. Alright, as you can see, I've gone with a little hockey puck exhaust mount here. So, main reason I've done this is because I'm trying to, my up and down is fine, there's nothing wrong with that. My up and down clearance is pretty good the whole way. The only place where it's like tight is obviously, you can see here where I've got my little Scotch-Brite stuffed. So I've got clearance there, it's like 5mm or something. Which doesn't sound like a lot obviously, but like when you're trying to tuck things, you got to get them as close as you can. So the only thing I'm trying to eliminate is like side sway. So rather than have like 40 mounts, not 40, that's an exaggeration.
It's a bit excessive.
Rather than have like mounts, basically to stop it from going left and right, I'd have to have a mount this way and a mount this way to oppose, which is what we've done at the back, which you've got to do at the back, but that's fine. If I just do a single mount here, that's like slightly more solid but still rubber, so it takes away the vibrations, meaning it won't crack over time. It'll get rid of any left and right play. It'll also help a little bit with up and down, which is good.
Kind of fuck myself in the deal.
I don't know what you're talking about, Justin.
No, we need all of this. Shut up.
Justin.
What?
It went the wrong way, didn't it?
Justin.
Got excited.
At least you don't have to fucking guess how long you need it.
That's exactly right.
You just got to unravel the entire roll.
We got the cable through.
Are we right to start this? Yeah.
pretty much onto the dyno next, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much onto the dyno. The only thing that I want to... Yeah, you don't care. Nobody cares.
Nobody
Onto
cares?
the dyno.
Do a flip. Do a flip. Oh, sick. How are you this morning, Dylan?
I'm good. We've made it onto the dyno.
32 GT-R on the dyno. Just going to run up, see what she makes. It's a petrol, standard injectors, standard fuel pump. A lot of OEM parts. It's more of a baseline test for when we do some upgrades to this car. We're doing a head stud and gasket soon, probably 85, some injectors, trigger kit, all the more normal stuff. To link ECU on it. We'll do the same process we always do. I'll get Sammy to hook up a timing light to it, check it all, make sure it's exactly what it is, and we can go from there.
Perfect.
You stay around, Dill. You stay around, people, and we'll see. I reckon 308 horsepower. That's the first pull. We just did it. It's a baseline deal. 352. Strange. I thought it didn't make that much power, but good result. It sounds nice. It's very quiet. There's a circulated dump pipe. To me, the fueling's just not quite there. The turbo's trying to make too much power for the wastegate. Too much boost. So you see how like the line just keeps going up. This is just a wastegate control at the moment, so there's actually no boost pressure at all on this car. So the thing with that, how it just keeps creeping up, and so it sort of looks like it's flattening out like 15 pounds. So, but the power's still gone up. So I'll take it a little bit further through than next time, just to sort of see where it goes to. But yeah, other than that, we're pretty good. Going to enable PC data logging as well and go from there. Hi, dude, we're back. We're out of the car now. Some nice new Frenchy's parts in this. Little bits and pieces we've tidied up. Got a new catch can coming for it from Detone Racing, which is cool. Their 32 GT-R catch can's lovely. Nice piece sits in the front of the engine bay. Done some stuff underneath. Got a new score system on it. 20 horsepower. I think.
Shot in the back, Dylan.
I got you.
We got the B-roll shots there. Came to us about 320 horsepower leaving with 364. So just tidied the fuel up, timed the time map up, and little bits and pieces like that. Nothing crazy, not a huge tune, not a long, drawn-out one like we usually do, or if Sam's involved, it takes fucking 4 hours, you know. But yeah, other than that, nice car. Should drive a lot nicer. I think the next round for this car is E85, head starts, gasket, all that sort of thing, and I think he wants to goal for about 550 horsepower. So 500 to 550 horsepower on the stock RB26 is sort of where we pull them up. But yeah, new suspension, new arms, and all that sort of thing as well. He's got some new black TEs coming too. So next week, GT-R Fest, May 23rd, 24th. We have got some cool cars coming down. Come along, check them out. I'm sure that the event's going to be crazy. It's one of the best events all year. The COTS is on Friday night. So see a couple of our cars racing. We've got one in the works right now we're working on. So catch us at GT-R Fest, catch Sam there, catch Juddy there, catch us all there. Come say hello. We've got some tickets to give away. We're going to pop it up right here, put the winners for the 5 tickets. And yeah, come along, see us, catch up, talk shit, get on the YouTube channel. Let's grow this shit to 1 million. You're all right.
Can't handle it. Don't throw the flames in.
Okay, all right. Let's admit this, Dill.
I got it. Do you want to go again?
Let's go.
Don't
Dill?
throw the flames if you can't handle the heat, son.
Is this the running gag? You two fighting at the end of every video?
Yeah, it nearly is. No, good result from Rod's GT-R. It's just tidy up. Oh, they're good. I did 2 runs, mate. Done.
He's on a roll, man. You interrupted him. Stop, Sam. He was on a roll.
Yeah, fuck you, Sam.
You can't.